Hi, today's lesson is on a song called It's You by Ali Gatie. It's quite a simple song in terms of structure. It's just got a 4-chord sequence that's mostly repeated throughout the whole song. And it's a nice style of playing. It is with the right hand. It's this style where you sort of pull the strings and then kind of land on them to get a percussive sound in between each chord. So it's a good one to play. The first chord's a bar chord, so you have to be able to play bar chords for this. And I'll just quickly run through what the chords are. It's B minor, which is here, 2nd fret bar over 5 strings, and an A minor bar chord shape. That's the first one. Next one's a G6. You may have played G6 before. This might not be the shape you've played before, but what we've got to do here is move along a fret and then lift the 2nd finger up so it's on the 3rd string, not 2nd, and put 1st finger on the 6th string only, so just that one. So you've just got these 3 fingers on. So the only one that hasn't changed string is this one. So we've got, so that's G6. And when you play this one, the nature of the song means that you're going to be playing certain strings with this hand anyway. But if you were to strum this chord, you need to mute that A string. Just touching it there. Then we've got A, standard A chord, and a standard D chord. So they're the basic chords. So the intro, what we do is hold the B minor and play the middle 4 strings. So thumb on the 5th string, and then these 3 fingers on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings. And we pull the strings like this, and then land on them to get that sort of percussive sound. Then you repeat that, but your fingers move downwards. So instead of 2nd, 3rd and 4th strings, you now play 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Same bass note. So that's like that. Then we go to the G6. Similar kind of thing. Your fingers move across for the 2nd time, just like they did for the 1st chord, but the thumb now is on the E string. So that's, and when I do that percussive thing, you're keeping the chord shape and just curling fingers round and just landing on the strings like that. And then for the A chord, play the same thing that we did for the B minor with this hand. So 5th, 4th, 3rd and 2nd, and then 5th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. And we play D. Now this is a slight difference here. You don't play this one twice, we just play the first 4 strings once, then go to A again, play the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 5th strings. That's the intro. I'll just play through all of that slowly. So that was the intro. The verse is very similar. You play the same thing as the intro for the 2nd half of the sequence. So it's in 2 halves. The 2nd half is the same as the intro. The 1st half is very similar, but when we get to the D at the end, instead of going to the A chord, you take this finger away, which is called D sus2, and we just play those 4 strings again and do a quick hammer on there. So I'll just play that first sequence in the verse. And then the 2nd time, you just go D to A, like we did in the intro. So the whole verse sequence up to speed. That's the verse sequence that repeats for most of the song. The only thing that I've noticed on there that changes very slightly, there's some very subtle changes. One is that on the probably sort of halfway through the song, maybe the third chorus or verse, there's like a background kind of pad of like a synth or a keyboard or something holding a sound there, and just on the end of the D with the sus2, someone, and I'm not sure which instrument it is, I think it's the pad, I don't think the guitar's doing this, but there's an A chord used as a passing chord just before going back to the B minor again. Now you might want to put this in because it sounds quite nice to add it in, even though I'm not sure that the guitar's actually doing this. So you play the D, and just a really quick A, or you could just play the A like that, because you've got to go to a B minor afterwards. I'm just playing the middle 4 strings. So I'll just play the verse sequence through now with that included. And that's really all of it. The only other thing I suppose to consider is that there's a part near towards the end of the song where the chords, the sort of rhythm of the chord stops, so you just get this. Passing chord. And don't go to the A this time. And that's just a little sequence, kind of a middle 8 part I suppose, towards the end of the song. And then the very end of the song is the same as that. That's the whole song. So yeah, reasonably easy, as long as you can play a bar chord for the B minor and just get the hang of this percussive, that kind of rhythm, then it's not too bad. It's another one of these songs that's very repetitive from the guitar point of view, so it's an easy one to learn. Once you've mastered those chords, then you can play the whole thing. Okay, if you like this video, please subscribe and click the like button. And if you have any suggestions of other songs you'd like to see lessons on, let me know. Okay, thanks, bye.